Hello guys, this is Shaindip Kaur and my group partner is Aryan Jain from CSEDS NMIMS SHIRPUR. Today we are going to present on our topic polymorphism in object-oriented programming using Java. This is one of the most crucial concepts in Java and OP because it helps to make programs more flexible and usable. Uh, what exactly is polymorphism? Polymorphism is a concept that allows one thing to behave in multiple ways. But before jumping into polymorphism, let us see what is OP in general. To understand polymorphism properly, we first need to understand object oriented programming or OP. OP is a programming approach where we use objects and classes to design programs. A class is like a blueprint, and an object is an instance of that class. There are basically four main principles of OP: encapsulation, inheritance, abstraction, and polymorphism. These concepts helps us to create code that is reusable, organized, and easy to maintain. Now let us see what is polymorphism in brief. The word polymorphism comes from two words, poly meaning many and morphism meaning forms. So polymorphism together means many forms. In Java, it allows the same method name to perform different tasks depending on the object. For example, imagine a method calling draw. If we use it for a circle, it draws a circle. And if we use it for a rectangle, it draws a rectangle. So, the method name is the same, but the behavior changes as per the usage. This is what makes polymorphism powerful. It reduces repetition and increases flexibility. Now let's move to world analogy. To make this concept easier, let's look at a real world example. Think about the remote control. Uh, like a special remote control. You use the same remote to control a TV and AC or speakers. The buttons are the same, but the action changes depending on the device. For example, pressing the power button turns on the TV, but it will also turn on the AC or speakers. So the input is the same, but the output is different. So this is exactly how polymorphism works in programming. Like a single method can behave differently depending on the object it is used with. So basically there are two types of polymorphism. First, compile time polymorphism, and the second is runtime polymorphism. So, what exactly is compile time polymorphism? It is decided before the program runs during compilation, whereas runtime polymorphism is decided while the program is running. In simple terms, compile time is fixed early, while runtime is more dynamic and more flexible. Both types are important and used in different situations in programming. So let us see in detail what is compile time polymorphism. So this is also known as method overloading. In method overloading, we create multiple methods with the same name but different parameters. For example, we can have add with two integers, add with two decimals, or add with three numbers. Even though the method name is the same, the parameters are different. The compiler decides which method to use based on the arguments we provide in the code. This makes the code cleaner and avoid using different names for similar operations. Now we will see rules of method overloading. At least one of the following must change in method overloading. First, number of parameters. Second, the data type of parameters. Then, the order of parameter. What is not allowed in method overloading? Changing only the return type is not allowed in method overloading, as it creates chances of errors in the program.
Now let's move to runtime polymorphism, which is achieved using method overriding. This happens when a child class provides its own implementation of a method already defined in a parent class. For example, taking animal as the parent class and dog as a child class, they both have the method sound, but the behavior is different. Now, let's take simple example. Animal class has method sound. Dog class overrides it to return bark. Cat class overrides it to return meow. Now, when program runs, it decides which method to execute based on the object type, not the reference type. This decision happens at runtime, which is why it's called runtime polymorphism. Advantages and uses of polymorphism provides many advantages. So, for uh, we can say the polymorphism has quite of advantages like reusability, flexibility, easier maintenance, better scalability. It is widely used in payment systems, web development, and software developments. Basically, anywhere we want dynamic behavior in programs. So, if we to conclude, polymorphism means one interface but multiple behaviors. Java supports compile type polymorphism, which is done by method overloading, and runtime polymorphism, which is done by method overriding. It helps make program flexible, reusable, easy to maintain. I mean, easy to maintain. Polymorphism is essential for building modern and scalable applications. Thank you for your attention. Hope this presentation helped you understand polymorphism clearly.